Deep under the waves, the ocean is not just a dark place. The underwater landscapes hold ancient events, mysterious animal behavior, and unique creatures. Each contributes new facts and riddles to this incredible aquatic world. However, the ocean also has a scary side that can send shivers down your spine. This is 10 disturbing ocean discoveries ever made. Let's begin, shall we? Number 1. Ocean can crush and melt humans. What makes it scary? The depths of oceans have an unforgiving and inexplicable power, where enormous pressure and heat may lead to a horrific conclusion for those who venture too far. The depth of the ocean is around 12,100 feet. However, most divers are able to go down up to 130 feet. If they go any further, the increased hydrostatic pressure might cause their lungs to collapse. Deep sea vents, sometimes referred to as hydrothermal vents, have a maximum temperature of 700 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot enough to melt human flesh. Number 2. Rogue waves are real. What makes it scary? Rogue waves, which occur unexpectedly and without notice on the open ocean and are typically massive and unpredictable, represent an extreme risk to ships and sailors. Rogue waves, defined as waves that are more than twice the height of the surrounding waves, inspire fear due to their high unpredictability and tendency to emerge suddenly from directions contrary to the prevailing wind and wave patterns, as defined by the National Ocean Service. Rogue waves have a notorious history of causing significant damage to ships. These enormous and unexpected waves can catch even the most seasoned sailors off guard. When a ship encounters a rogue wave, it can lead to catastrophic consequences. The sheer force and height of these waves can result in severe structural damage to vessels, including capsizing or sinking. Number 3. Giant tube worms. One of the most inhospitable places on Earth is deep-sea volcanoes. Organisms have to contend not only with the pressure of being so far down, but also the extreme temperatures the volcanoes cause and the toxic materials they eject. So, in 1977, researchers weren't expecting to discover an entirely new and bizarre creature while investigating hydrothermal vents in the Galapagos Islands. But that's what happened. Giant tube worms are alien-like invertebrates that grow around the vents, withstanding immense amounts of sulfur and high temperatures of hundreds of degrees Fahrenheit. The discovery of the worms gives us hope that there might be life on other planets that mirror the hostile environment of underwater volcanoes. Number 4. The Antikythera mechanism. This unusual object, described by many as the world's earliest computer, was found in a shipwreck in 1901, having been eroded by thousands of years underwater. For decades, the mystery of what the Antikythera mechanism was, and whether it even originated on Earth at all, has confounded scientists. But today we think we have the answer. Most likely, it's a cosmological device for charting the stars and must have been used to predict eclipses and other astronomical events accurately. That doesn't make it any less interesting, however, since it would take humans centuries to develop technology as advanced as this mechanism again, when the knowledge was lost. Number 5. Return of the blob. The blob is not as adorable as it sounds. This massive anomaly, a patch of hot water in the Northeast Pacific, affects the weather in extreme ways. The blob was blamed for the persistent California drought, 2013-2015, Seattle's hottest year, 2015, and the freakish polar vortex intrusions of 2 winters, 2013-2014 and 2014-2015. In 2018, the return of the oceanic hotspot was caused by unusually warm weather in Alaska during the fall. Though the blob is famously crabby, it remains hard to predict the phenomenon's moods. When it made another appearance in 2016, the spot showed many signs of troubling times ahead, but faded away before anything could go wrong. The latest manifestation leans toward weakening in the same way, but even the experts admit that nothing is certain when it comes to the blob. Either way, Alaska has already suffered notable damage. The southeastern rainforest is in the grip of a persistent drought, and snowfall showed a record delay. Number 6. Spanish galleon San Jose. This story of this sunken treasure begins all the way back in 1708 off the coast of Cartagena, Colombia. The enormous Spanish galleon San Jose was part of a treasure fleet. Laden with gold, silver, emeralds, and other gemstones collected from Spain's South American colonies, the San Jose was sunk in battle off the coast of Cartagena. Its specific location is now a closely guarded secret due to its estimated value of $17 billion. Along with all the treasure that made its way to the bottom of the ocean, so did all but 11 of its 600-strong crew. Plans are currently being drawn up to retrieve the treasure, but many obstacles still remain. Number 7. Rectangular iceberg. In 2018, an unusual photo turned an iceberg into a social media star. A far cry from the usual mountain-shaped behemoths, this icy wonder was almost perfectly rectangular and flat. As it turns out, this shape is not unknown to scientists. Called tabular icebergs, they form during calving, when pieces dislodge from a parent iceberg. The rectangles commonly occur after an ice shelf extends too far and then breaks off at the tip. This gives them a geometric shape. A whopping 90% of the tabular iceberg remains hidden underwater. This unseen part is usually perfectly angular too. In this case, the sheet came from the Larsen Sea ice shelf on the Antarctic Peninsula. Even though these floating tabletops are known to science, this one was unusual. For once, it was almost short enough to be a square. The size of the object remains unknown, but judging from the image, it could be as long as 1.6 kilometers. On my. Number 8. Ocean is filled with bacteria and deadly viruses. The ocean's murky depths hide a haunting secret, a trove of potentially harmful bacteria and viruses that stir worries about public health and the imperative to understand and manage these enigmatic marine microorganisms. Scientists have unveiled the presence of a myriad of menacing bacteria in ocean waters, capable of unleashing a spectrum of illnesses. Among them are the specters of hepatitis, a viral scourge that can afflict the liver, and Legionnaire's disease, a type of pneumonia lurking in the misty recesses of warm aquatic environments. MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, an antibiotic-resistant fiend responsible for troubling skin infections, and gastroenteritis, a tormentor of the digestive system. The ocean's hidden microbial tapestry is a reminder of the complexities and potential dangers lurking beneath the waves, urging us to explore, understand, and safeguard our marine environments. An astonishingly enormous and diverse territory, the ocean also contains over 10 million viruses that could survive in a single milliliter of ocean water. These tiny organisms play a crucial part in marine ecosystems by influencing the balance of life under the waves. Their vast numbers attest to the outstanding complexity and hidden richness within the oceans, making them an intriguing object of scientific research and curiosity. Number 9. Black smokestacks. For this creepy item, we will have to take a deep dive under the waters off the coast of the Galapagos Islands. Giant hydrothermal vents that spew black smoke were first discovered here in 1976. These black smokers, which can reach sizes of almost 200 feet, are found between 8,200 to 9,800 feet under the sea. When superheated water from below the Earth's crust meets the cold ocean water, the ominous black smoke is formed. Superheated water can reach temperatures as high as 752 degrees Fahrenheit. These vents also host various types of sea life, such as aquatic snails, shrimp, and giant tube worms, which survive off bacteria that use the minerals found within the water from the smoke clouds. Number 10. Jemchug Canyon. Our journey under the waves now takes us to the Bering Sea in the Pacific Ocean. Jemchug Canyon is an unimaginably deep hole. At 8,530 feet deep, Jemchug is not only the deepest ocean canyon, but it's also over 2,500 feet deeper than the Grand Canyon, home to countless deep-water marine wildlife species. The submarine canyon is both the stuff of wonders and nightmares. A handful of researchers have taken submersible crafts into it, but none have yet been able to reach the bottom. Its sheer size adds numerous complications that have made its exploration a difficult task to this day. It'll most likely take many dives into its dark depths before Jemchug Canyon is fully explored. And who knows who or what is down there. And that's it for this video. Please click the like and subscribe buttons down below if you found it shocking. To make sure you don't miss any uploads, tap the bell icon. Share the video and comment down your thoughts. See you in the next one.